A final day of campaigning is underway in Victoria before voters go to the polls for a state election. The 11-year Labor government, led by Premier John Brumby, is seeking a historic fourth term. But it's battling perceptions it's become stale and arrogant. Opinion polls are pointing to a close result, with Ted Baillieu's Liberal National Coalition poised to swoop on a swag of Labor-held marginal seats in the suburbs and in regional Victoria. The question is, will the swing be big enough to change the government? Francis Bell reports.
Contest between two seasoned campaigners. Former schoolmates John Brumby and Ted Baillieu have been involved in Victorian politics for decades, but neither man has tasted victory as the leader of their party. They're both hoping their fortunes are about to change.
We're working hard, we're working hard right up to the line.
And as a friend of mine once said, in politics you don't have to wait long to find out.
In a carefully stage-managed election campaign, there have been some colourful moments, from celebrity appearances to dancing lessons with a former Prime Minister. Ted Baillieu launched defamation proceedings over a Labor attack ad.
The imputation is there has been improper behaviour. That is just not a fact.
And there was a familiar row over election costings.
Their numbers don't add up and won't add up.
What we're doing is exactly what John Brumby did at the last election.
Both sides have promised tax cuts and discounts on household bills, while trying to out-tough each other on law and order.
We're trying to change that culture. We're giving police tougher powers.
We've led the way on these law and order issues, and we are going to turn this culture around.
Former teacher John Brumby has used every opportunity to talk up Labor's education credentials, while Ted Baillieu has hammered the government on project cost blowouts, cost of living pressures and public transport failures. Although the opinion polls are suggesting a close finish, the coalition still needs to take 13 seats from Labor to form government in its own right. That would require wins in every marginal electorate in suburban and regional Victoria, as well as some upsets in safe Labor seats. And despite being preference last by the Liberals, the Greens haven't given up on winning their first lower house seat or even holding the balance of power in a hung parliament. Francis Bell, ABC News, Melbourne.